Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about Captain Silver and Genryu's treasure event and how you can farm this with the fastest strategies I could find. Sorry for being too late on this. I got busy trying to make some squads work by leveling up skills, and there was holiday yesterday, and I ended up getting a little busy. But then let's talk about this straight away. This event here is a sign of something, and we'll be making a video later trying to explain what I'm thinking about the future. And I do believe that there will be some power creep in the future. They are already testing the waters. I don't know, man. I haven't seen an event with enemies with such high HP like this. And I mean the normal enemies, not even the boss itself. Genryu does have a lot of HP, but the first enemies have way too many. Even stage number 9, the enemies have a lot of HP. And that means that we need even more power. Yes, and they will compensate that. JP is receiving some characters that are extremely powered. Some of the skills that they come are super high damage, and some of the skills that we can upgrade are also. So I think that we may even get some of these recent JP banners in the future. I don't know, man, I don't know. But let's get into this. Well, stage number 9 should be the best stage for most people that don't want to waste too much time and don't have the correct status for stage number 10. But let's start with stage number 10, because that's the stage that most people will want to farm, since it has the highest cap available. Well, the first setup here uses 4 characters that are featured, with only Princess Ray not being featured. This one was the first one I made, and still believe it's the best one, because this one works all the time. What we have here is Final Emperor in the front, and Final Emperor is good because he's slow. Yeah, pretty slow. And we have Flowering Plume. Well, it depends on you having the 2 versions of Final Emperor, the S Limited and the SS Limited. And he opens with Flowering Plume if he attacks on first turn. If you don't have Flowering Plume, he may still work, but you should decrease his agility a little further so he never attacks on turn 1. And then we have Princess Ray. She will kill the first target, first enemy from first wave, with Green Reaper. The same can be said for Claudia, so we have to use her like that, inheriting Assassin's Arrow. And this is Award Claudia, not the newest one. The newest one is not even that good here. And that is a thing. In this event, the feature styles are not even that good. Final Empress, instead of training Elegant Sands, we'll be just training V-Impact, because this event here, at least the stage, prefers single target damage. And then we have Silver. Another time, we will not be training Storm Roar here, we will be training Vandalize. It's an inheritance from her Platinum style. So, we can kind of know which character go first. Final Empress and Silver are pretty fast, so they are here on the back. One of them are not even getting STR, but the most important thing are the 3 first characters, like Final Emperor, Ray, and Claudia. So let's go and check if this works. Okay, so those 2 enemies have so much HP, they broke or get close to 50,000. You see, this time Final Emperor did attack. At least Silver and Final Empress don't attack on the first turn. Never attacked it for me. But if he attacks with Flowering Plume, he still has enough BP to use Double Dark Blade against Genryu. You see that this was pretty fast, so that's why I'm saying this is the best one. Albert does not work that well here, guys. I tried the past Albert, the Death Albert, and he did not perform well here. You need to bring someone to decrease the will of the enemy, so that kind of means that you're bringing 2 characters. So why not bring 2 instant killers that are better? You can even bring Miriam, Death if you have, also some other characters like Summer Selma. I don't know if she will be good enough here, I don't think. But Miriam and Death will. And this is not a turn 1 strategy, as you can see. We need 1 more turn to finish a little. Maybe if my Vandalize gets maxed, it will finally clear this in 1 turn. And now this is a variation of the first strategy, still using Sigmoid form. And the thing here is that I added Byunei instead of Final Empress. I can get... And now this is the last... This is a variation of the first strategy. We have Byunei instead of Final Empress. I am training her Tempest Orb skill, so we get 360 Delta on 11, Aerodyne on 3, Rising Earth on 13, and Tempest Orb on 13 as well. So she will use Tempest Orb against Genryu. This one can eventually lead to instant kill Genryu in a single turn, but not right now yet. So let's go. It happens, our Claudia and Ray will finish the first 2 enemies by themselves. This time, Final Emperor did not attack, even faster if he does not. And now against Genryu, we will have them pass Orb. It's better because we have an intelligence slot here where Final Empress was just wasting. But then it was because these characters are featured Greatsword users, so it's better to bring them. But I also found a reason to just use Byunei here. It's that it took a little more than I thought, but it still works. Okay, so now we have the second strategy, and this one kind of explains that many other styles will work here too. Our Claudia has extremely high agility. I don't even have 4 on her agility, I think. Let's see. No, I still don't have, but she always goes first compared to some of the other characters that I'm bringing here. She don't go first before Boston. We have Boston here because Boston is kind of made for this. He attacks with Pincer. He just works similar to Final Emperor. He uses a weak attack first, and then on the second turn he has Rampaging Scissors, and they are both blunt and slash. It's pretty nice. Everyone should have Boston. I don't know, maybe not everyone, but many people already have him from Final Island. And you can bring Roufas. So Roufas will attack right after Claudia, or if he attacks before, it doesn't really matter. They will kill one of the targets, and then you can bring 2 Greatsword users here. Can be Gen, or can be Final Empress, or any other character that uses Greatsword. You just have to decrease their agility a little so that they won't attack before Roufas. But those 2 styles here don't ever attack before them, and that's for those that are not planning on summoning this banner as well. So let's go with this Rainbow Rangers formation. Okay, so Roufas is just so strong that he will be able to kill 1 enemy just by himself. We did get a combo here, but it's not needed. Claudia always kills because she's even on intelligence slot, and Roufas always kills because the damage is insane, like 100,000 here. That's because of a combo, but it's usually enough, even without much investment. So now we have Genryu, and the good thing is that right now we have Slash with Boston, Assassin's Arrow, Probing Slash is Slash, and now we need to do is just finish with those 2 Greatsword users. Life Sprinkler is pretty strong. Here we will be left with not much HP, so we still need another turn, but it's just an increase in damage. Boston will attack again with Slash, and Roufas finishes. It's just so fast, this one, and you can train 2 Greatsword users without a problem. The next strategy is pretty, well, standard. Bring 4 Greatsword users in Roufas. You can bring the newest ones like Silver and Final Empress. Silver will train Vandalize. If she attacks on the first turn, she just uses Dragon Bolt. Well, it is what it is. Just increase this LP cost from Storm Roar. Yeah, to 13, and then you just get Vandalize. Then we have Final Empress. She will be using V-Impact, increase it to 12. I think it's the best thing here. And then we have Double Crush with this version of Katarina. I am even inheriting Shadow Reversal to 8. It doesn't make that sense, but it also works if she goes for 3rd turn. And there is Gustav here with Double Crush, and I also inherited Bull Crush. You don't really need that. Can be any of your older Greatsword users like UGX, Gustav, can also be Silver Emperor. You can just use them. If you want to use some single sword users like Nears as well, but they are not featured, so that's why I'm not using them. And Roufas in the back, he will probably kill one of those enemies in the start, but if he does not, the other ones will, and he will use Gun and Blade against the Genryu. Let's go. Okay, so let's see what will happen here. Dragon Bolt, Silver is just so fast. Not the first time that this happens. Well, they used the best attacks, and this time Roufas will have enough to use on Genryu. The past time I tried, Genryu went first, but... no, Genryu, sorry, the enemies went first before Roufas, and Roufas was good because we want him to attack first, but then this is still the best strategy to use So not much of a problem if he goes only against Genryu. Remember, Uncito is a 4S attack. Yeah, Genryu is already on 30% of his HP, I think. But this one may even get you 3 turns, depending on the order of your attacks. In my case, it gets only 2 turns, but who knows? Yes. 2 turns and Silver attacked, Final Empress did not. So now, for those who don't want to farm stage number 10 because they are tired of, you know, not killing those first enemies if they don't have the same characters, we can run stage number 9 as well, but stage number 9 has a lower cap. But there are some strategies that will work here. So what are we using here? We have Albert, he's on the intelligence position, he gets Victor Blade twice. We have Mech, Mech goes for Legendary Treasure on turn 1. And we have Final Empress, she's used for turn 1 as well, with Elegant Sands. Mirza and Blue are just being used as trainees here. Mirza is here because it's easy since he does not attack. Steel Blade Light has delay. So we can just go with these 3 characters here and see if it works. So the stage here also has enemies with a lot of HP. The first wave cannot be insta-killed, but the second one can. So that's why we are bringing Albert. He will help deal damage against the first wave and kill the second wave by himself. You will need the newest version of Albert since this one may fail here and there, although the chance is still pretty high. We finished the first wave with Final Empress. Now, last wave, Albert has to do his trick. Instant killing the dragons. Yes, it's pretty fast, you can bring 2 trainees besides Final Empress. But the problem is just the turn order. You have to bring someone on agility position and they just attack, wasting time. But, well, it's still okay since 2 slots is pretty nice. Now I have a second strategy, but this one should not even be considered for many. For those that don't have many good Greatsword users, they can use some of the past styles like Global Exclusive Monika. She can use Stingray twice. You can even use this last version of Monika Inheritance Stingray. It also works. And we are using Therese. Therese is very powerful for Barrage Shot, increase Heartseeker to 12. And the Matriarch, she does some damage. And you can bring 2 trainees here on the agility down slots. It's easy to train them like this. Okay, so they will have to use all their attacks, the 3 attacks to kill the wave. But it does, so that's good. Should use critical damage against the undeads. Also, your 2 trainees will have to do some damage or else you have another turn, since those dragons have a lot of HP. Like I was saying, this enemies here has a lot of HP. But the good thing is that I still have Soaring, Rapid Volley. Yes, she'll probably kill with that. She didn't. You see, your trainees have to do damage or else you get another turn. But that's it, guys. This is a very complicated stage to farm. This event is not so good to farm as well. Because Hannibal is not that good, you can just keep farming him to level 50 if you don't want. I suggest you keep farming Termite event because you can get some pieces for Oriz and you can sell those. So keep running this extermination, get your maps, go do the battle with Termites, showdown, get the duplicates and also silver and bronze pieces. It's a better value than just sticking farming this event. This event has the highest caps, but it's a 1 point difference. Don't worry about this and wait for new events that may probably be better, or even focus on story mode if you don't want. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. We see each other on the next one. Bye.